The 3-month mark is a significant milestone in hair transplant recovery. Most people are unsure what to expect at this point, so it's understandable if you are full of questions and uncertainties. Thankfully, you have me. I'm János from HairPalace Hair Clinic, and as a patient coordinator, I have accompanied the treatment of over 1,500 patients in the past 5 years. Today we will take a look at what you can expect 3 months after your hair transplant surgery, discuss the most common concerns along the way, and at the end I will have some aftercare tips for you as well. The 3-month mark is a huge turning point after a hair transplant. It marks the end of the ugly duckling phase. By this time the shedding of the implanted hair stops and the first signs of new hair growth will start to show. But it is difficult to know what to expect, which makes this stage scary. Some patients see no growth at all and the implanted area looks just the same as before the surgery. Others already have visible hair growth and both are completely normal. There are a bunch of unique factors that will affect what you will see in the mirror 3 months after your hair transplant. Your age and overall health, the characteristics and sensitivity of your skin, the quality of your hair, the size of the surgery, and the location of the implanted area will all affect your recovery. So let's take a closer look at a few real-life examples. Our first example is Neil, who had 7,316 hairs, about 2,500 grafts implanted, mainly to the hairline and the frontal region of his scalp. 3 months after the surgery, we can see a slight pinkish color on the implanted area. It is not a sign of inflammation or infection though, he simply had a larger surgery and a bit sensitive skin. And while he had fairly good regrowth, his left side seemed to be filling up a bit slower. Our next patient, Raymond, was over 60 when he had 4,126 hairs, around 1,800 grafts implanted in the crown area, which is notorious for slower regrowth. The skin is a bit different, the hair growth pattern is different compared to the front, so it can take a little bit longer to see a visible change. So overall, a slower change was expected. Raymond's 3 months checkup photos show a fully healed and healthy scalp, but no noticeable difference in terms of hair growth compared to before the surgery. In comparison, Zoltan was 29 years old and he had 4,306 hairs, around 1,500 grafts transplanted. It was a smaller procedure to fill up the temples, and as a young man he recovered very quickly. So in his photos taken 3 months after his hair transplant, we can already see some good regrowth. As you can see, each case looked a bit different 3 months after an FUE hair transplant, but whether they had some regrowth or no growth at all did not affect the final result. Now let's see the aftercare. By this time the scalp is healed and the grafts are anchored in, and most of them are in the resting phase before they start to push out the new hairs. There are no strict rules at the beginning of the healing process, but I do have a few tips for you. As always, it is best to be gentle with your scalp. By this time you can use any type of shampoos that work for you, but avoid harsh components or do a patch test to make sure that they are not irritating your skin. It is also the best to protect your scalp from sunburn. You can put on a hat or use a water-based sunscreen. You may experience a bit of itching and sometimes the hairs can have a difficult time finding their way out, so you may notice a few pimples. It can happen, it does not indicate any serious issues. You can try switching to more hydrating hair care products. Sometimes washing and massaging through the hair more often can also help. But if you notice more and more pimples, or if they are painful, contact your doctor so they can recommend a medicated cream or shampoo. And that's a wrap on our video discussing what you can expect 3 months after your hair transplant surgery. I hope you found this information helpful and insightful as you continue on your hair restoration journey. If you have any questions or want to share your own experience, don't hesitate to leave a comment down below. And if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to our channel. We post new videos every week about success stories and hair restoration methods that can help you overcome hair loss once and for all. Thanks for watching.